Hey guys, a very good evening to all of you. This is Yogendra from Forsk. Guys, please confirm using chat window if my audio is clear to you and screen is visible. Okay, now Rajendra, Prashant saying yes, Dikshit saying yes, Tezel, Ketul, Mumtaz, Ayushi, Adil. Okay, Sadhana, Rashi, Aditya, lot of people, Mangesh, Aditya Narayan. Yeah, a lot of people giving me a confirmation, guys, that audio is clear, screen is visible as well. Anand, yeah. Thank you, guys. So, guys, I welcome you all. This is Yogendra from Forsk. And with me, Dr. Sylvester is there. So, guys, let's start for this session, which is a 1 hour webinar on launch of a project internship, guys. Okay, as you can see the screen, guys, as you can see the screen, what is the agenda for this webinar? Guys, this webinar will talk about launching a project internship which has a duration of 2 months, guys. And during that 2 months, you work on a client problem. And that problem will have a focus around machine learning, artificial intelligence, NLP, data analytics, Python, and creating the user interface as well using a very known library called Dash, right? And guys, this problem would be, a problem that has been shared with us by one of our client. So I'm going to talk about that client problem in a detail, guys, during this webinar. And also I'll talk about the solution architecture, right? And then I'll talk about what is the format of this internship program, right? And what you will get once you complete this internship, and also talk about that how to apply for this. Along with these key discussions, guys, couple of more things would be shared with you. So during this webinar, guys, I'll also talk about that how you can prepare yourself for a data science job, how you can prepare for the interview, job interviews, if you want to land up a data science, a job in any company or in any startup, or you want to work as a freelancer as well. So guys, let's start now. I think everybody is settled now. So guys, let's first spend 1 or 2 minutes where I talk about Forsk so that everybody is clear what the Forsk is, and then based post that discussion, I'll start in the agenda for today. So guys, Forsk is a startup which was founded in 2015 by Dr. Sylvester and me, that is Yogendra. Guys, Dr. Sylvester has, as of now, 23 years of IT industry experience, majorly working with product companies, guys. I have got 18 years into IT industry, guys. Okay. Sylvester has worked at multiple positions, including director, including CEOs, CTOs. Okay. And guys, Forsk has two verticals. Forsk has got two verticals, guys. One is known as Forsk Technologies. Guys, this group, Forsk Technologies, we are focused on consulting companies in the domain of data science, AI, ML, and analytics, guys. So we have a consultation business there. We help companies, right, develop business solutions in the areas of data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, analytics. And guys, we work with the startup companies, we work with big companies. Some of them are non-IT companies, some of them are pure IT companies, and even beyond, like India, we have a clients from Japan, we have the clients from other countries as well. So this is Forsk Technologies, guys. Other than this, guys, we have a coding school, which is a academy, guys. What we do in this academy or in this coding school, guys, we actually prepare people, right? We prepare people for data science job, guys, for data science jobs, and we help them in getting the job opportunities or internship. And guys, there are multiple clients with fast technologies, and in the past we have seen these technologies companies hire a lot of people from this coding school as well. So they hire freshers as an intern, they hire the working professionals, sometimes they hire people from academic domain as well and get them into our industry, guys. So things are like that. Now, guys, if want to know about me and Dr. Sylvester in more details, I'm just going to share you my and his LinkedIn profile to you guys. So guys, this is me, and let me talk about, guys. Okay, here you can see this is our LinkedIn profile. Just a quick walkthrough of that. Who am I? So guys, this is me here. And the Forsk was started almost 6 years back, guys. Okay, before that I have worked with world's one of the largest semiconductor company, which is Qualcomm, guys. I was working at their Hyderabad location. So here you can see I was working with them as a senior engineer. Qualcomm is one of the biggest name in semiconductor world, guys. You must have heard about the Snapdragon processors, right? Almost 80% of your mobile phone chipset are made by Qualcomm. So guys, this is me, and you have Dr. Sylvester as well. So in case, guys, you want to get me connected, you can send me a request. Okay, so this is, and guys, this is Dr. Sylvester with you, and close to 23 years of experience. He has done the doctorate in cybersecurity, cryptography, and that domain, to be specific. And guys, he has worked with multiple companies, right? So and there you can see, guys. Now let me talk about a very important discussion. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to ask you kind of a quick question, and I would request everyone to answer that, please. So guys, uh, can you give me a response that, guys, have you developed a sizable product or a sizable project, guys, that you can very well talk about in a job interview, or that you can use for switching the domain, right? Switching, let's say, for better opportunities, guys. Okay, so my question is very clear to you guys. Have you developed a project, guys, which you can include in your resume, that can really help you in getting a job if you are preparing for the placements, if you are preparing for the first job, guys, or even if you are looking for a change in the industry? Guys, please give me answer. Nayana says no, Siddhant saying no, Dikshit saying no, Anushri saying no, Tejas saying no. Okay, there are a lot of people, right? Most of them are saying no to me. Okay, Ajay Kumar says some basic one. Okay, there is a guy, Aman Kumar, who says yes to me. Okay, so so that is okay. So so almost 90% of the response that I'm guys, okay, Aditya, that's good. So 90% of the people are responding that it's a no for them. Okay, guys, tell me one more thing. Okay, guys, do you think that having a good project on the GitHub profile, or having a good project in your resume, will really help you in clearing the technical rounds of interviews. What you say, guys? So now a lot of people are, almost everybody is saying yes to me.
Sandeep, I'll request you if you can put your video off. Sandeep Rohit, I've requested you multiple times, Sandeep. Please put your video off, Sandeep.
Yeah, Sandeep, please.
Can you hear me?
No. Now, guys, let me talk about that there are two philosophies of developing a project, guys. There are two philosophies of developing any projects. I'm not talking about AI project only. It can be a mobile application, it can be a web application, it can be IoT application, it can be any kind of IT, a project, guys. There are two philosophies to develop a project. So guys, I'm talking about the project development philosophies. One approach is called as top-down approach, guys. Right? And other one is known as bottom-up approach. In top-down approach, guys, what is the approach in top-down? Guys, if you want to develop a project, let's say in artificial intelligence or in machine learning, for example, then in top-down approach, what you do, first you learn Python, then you will learn pandas, then you will learn NumPy, then you will learn machine learning concepts, then you will do a lot of other things, and finally you work on the project. Because now you have all the things ready so that you can develop a project. In bottom-up approach, guys, you start with a problem. That means you start with a project very first day. And now whatever is required in terms of learning, right? Whatever is required in terms of learning to develop that project, you learn all those things. Guys, tell me which one you find that this is going to be a successful strategy for you. Guys, you go with bottom-up approach or you go with top-down, guys? What you, in terms of project completion, guys, in terms of success rate for project completion, guys, what you say? Now, I get a lot of people are going for bottom-up approach. A lot of people are going bottom-up approach. But guys, in reality, what happens? In reality, guys, if you are in your college or in university, right, you go with this approach. You know that this approach is going to be more successful, but you take up this approach, right? Because it's an easy way, but that never gets to a working project. यार पहले ये कर लेते हैं, फिर ये कर लेंगे, अच्छा यार ये और सीख लेता हूं, तब project बनाऊंगा, and that day is never there, right? So guys, this has to be the right approach, because that will take out of your comfort zone, right? And once you start with the problem statement, you have a specific target, you know what to achieve, right? And to achieve that, you have to do what it takes to do those things. So obviously in that way, you will have more learning outcomes than this approach. So guys, this internship is based on this philosophy, bottom approach. So that means from the day one during the internship, you work on the client problem. Recently, we completed a project with a client which is into gems and jewelry, guys. Okay, so we have taken one part of that client problem in this internship, and we will develop a solution in 2 months for that program. Now, guys, when I talk about very specifically to that, what should be your career path, guys? What should be your career path in case of, guys, if you want to join the AI domain, right, guys? So let's say, guys, I don't know whether you have this idea. As of now, in India, there are around 5,000 companies who are working in the AI domain. In the recent survey, so when I say recent survey, I'm talking about 2019, I'm not talking about 2020. In 2019, the survey says that there were around 10,000 vacancies or positions, right, which were not filled because the right people were not there to get that job. That means companies were looking for the people, but they could not find the right people, those who could take up those positions, right? And it's starting from freshers and up to, mid management positions, all of these, were there. And now, guys, in AI domain, how you can start your career, right? So, guys, as of now, you all know this, right? That Python is, as of now, world's most popular coding language or programming language. And I'm not saying this. 2019 Stack Overflow survey says this, that Python has been the most popular programming language. So, guys, obviously, you start with Python in that way. And guys, if you want to be good in Python, you must know that, you should know about the data types, right? You should know how to take input from the user. You should know about the looping mechanism. You should know about the control flow, the if else kind of this. Then you should know about the internal data types, that how to use list, how to use dictionary, how to use tuple, right? How to do file handling kind of, things like this, so that is your basic area, guys. Okay, that how to use list as a data storage tool, how to use dictionary to store your data. Guys, this is your basic Python. Guys, from there you can move on to a next lab, which is a kind of an advanced Python I will talk about. And when I say advanced Python, you should know about object-oriented programming concepts, that how to apply object-oriented programming concepts, right? Using Python, you should know how to call REST APIs, guys, okay? So REST APIs, I'm talking about, okay? And all the modern applications right now, guys, where it's a mobile application or something else, right? All of the applications which work on the client server architecture models, it may be a Paytm, it may be a Book My Show, it may be a Ola, it may be a Uber, it can be a Grover, it can be Big Basket, any application, right, guys? All of these applications use the concept of REST APIs. So using the REST APIs, your device talks to their server and you get a response, and vice versa. So guys, how to call and how to call the APIs, and how to handle the JSON response. So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. It is one of the most used format for data exchange, guys. So what do you mean by data exchange? How the client sends a data to server, or how the server sends response to client. So for that format, guys, JSON is one of the most used format right now. Okay, so JSON format. And then you should know how to perform web scraping, guys. Okay, you should know how to handle the database. This database can be a relational database, guys, or it can be a NoSQL database. Okay, so when I say relational database, it can be Oracle, it can be SQLite, guys. Your mobile phone right, uses RDBMS, and in specific, it uses SQLite 3 as one of the database to store your contacts, guys. Okay, NoSQL, you must have heard about a database called MongoDB, which is as of now the most popular one to store the data, guys. So you should know these things in the advanced Python. Now, guys, when you move from advanced Python, then you have the next milestone as analytics. And guys, if you want to be good into analytics, at least 3 libraries are required there from Python. So one library is Pandas, one of the most popular data analytics library for visualization. Visualization means, guys, showing your data in a graphical format. So for that, you need a matplotlib library. And to perform mathematical operations on your data, you need a library called NumPy, which stands for numerical Python. So numerical means numbers, kind of that. Guys, moving from analytics phase, you move to a next milestone, which is your machine learning area. And guys, in machine learning, you should know what is regression, what is classification, how to train the model, how to make the predictions, right? How to check performance of the model, how to perform clustering, how to perform associations. All of these terms may be new to you. I'm not saying that you are already good into this, but I'm just giving you a reference points, guys. I'm not going to talk about what the regression is. I'm not going to talk about the classification is, but I'm just giving you, for a couple of you, these things may look as a jargon, guys. Okay, but these are the pointers where you can pick up, right? So in machine learning, guys, these are couple of concepts, and in Python, guys, you must learn how to use a library called sklearn, guys. How to use a library called sklearn. In day-to-day communication or literature, we call this library as a scikit-learn, guys, but in coding we refer as sklearn. Now, guys, from moving from machine learning, you move to a next world, which is called as deep learning, guys, where you make use of neural network. So, guys, neural network is a computer architecture that is used for processing the data. And particularly, neural network architecture is used in processing the audio data or a video data. So, guys, I'm talking about the audio or video or a large text data, right, guys? In this case, you will have to go for deep learning. And guys, in deep learning, we have a couple of libraries that you should know. So from Google, we have a library called Keras. We have one more library from Google called TensorFlow. We have one more library from Facebook, which is called as PyTorch. So these are the library. You can use anyone, right? You don't need to be good into all three. Maybe you can pick Keras from Google, or maybe you can pick TensorFlow from Google, or maybe you can pick PyTorch. There are other, but these are the most used one, right, guys? And finally, guys, right, you have last milestone, which is called as reinforcement learning, RL. Reinforcement learning, guys. Okay, and the AI games are developed using RL technologies, guys, or AI games. So, guys, here you should know how to use a framework called OpenAI Gym. OpenAI Gym. So this is kind of a framework or a library to develop reinforcement learning solutions. As a fresher, guys, if you are a fresher, right, how you will get started? Probably you will start from this milestone, guys. If you join a startup or a company, most likely you will start as a data analyst, guys, or business analyst, sometimes they call it. So multiple titles can be there. Title kuch bhi ho, there can be different titles. Even you can be given as a CTO, but most likely your day-to-day job would be doing some analytics. And once you get experience, you move on to this track, guys. Move on to this track, guys. This area, whether it's a ML, whether it's a DL, or whether it's a RL, this is all AI. Ye sab AI hai. There is an umbrella term for it, right? And then you have this analytics. And guys, these are the foundations that you have to have, right? So even if you are good into basic Python and you have no idea about advanced Python, that's okay. Still you can start as an analyst, guys. Still you can start with that. So guys, give me a confirmation. Is this path, or is this flow, at least, is clear to you? Do you agree with this, guys? What is your opinion? Let me know. Sayyid Ali saying yes. Nayana saying yes. Bharti, Anushri, Sadhana, Tezel. Okay. Venkatesh, this Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, all of these are frameworks only, right? So a lot of people are saying yes, or they say agree. Okay, good, guys. Yeah. So this is, there. Now, guys, coming to internship details. Coming to internship detail, guys. Okay, so let me talk about the problem that we are going to solve in this 2 months internship program. And guys, this will start from next Monday. Okay, so guys, I request everybody to please be focused on the screen and listen to me what I say, because it's a long statement actually. Okay, so I'll talk about the particular case that we are going to solve. Okay, so guys, yeah, Ajay, you are right. So guys, the case is like this. We have a client. Guys, listen to the story, okay? We have a client, guys. That client actually works in gems and jewelry space. You got this point, guys? Gems and jewelry. That client has a e-commerce website. E-commerce. They have a e-commerce website, and they do business in 18 countries, guys. You can think like that. Okay. Now, guys, on this e-commerce site, they have different products, maybe diamond, maybe gold, maybe some. So they have different products, guys. So people can see the details of their different products and they buy out, right? So every so how the Flipkart works or how the Amazon works, similarly they have this e-commerce store. And guys, when people use their products, right, what they do, they leave the reviews, guys. Okay. So if they go to a specific product page, guys, so guys, do you know that if you are interested in buying a product, so it will have some couple of details here, and then later on you can see the reviews here, right? The reviews here. Now, guys, the client says, what is the actual requirement of the client now? The client says that a Forsk team, what I want to read out these reviews automatically, right? Read out the reviews automatically. Automatically means programmatically you have to write a software that will read out these reviews in a regular interval. So maybe every week, or maybe every fortnight. And guys, after reading out these reviews, basically how to read, there is a concept called web scraping. So we will use a web scraping concept here, guys, that will help us in fetching all those reviews from the website, and we'll store all of these reviews in a database, guys. Okay. And now, guys, the each review that has been stored here, okay, we have to make a prediction, guys, whether the review is a positive review or whether the review is a negative. So again, guys, we have to develop a machine learning or AI based system that will read the reviews from the database, and it will make a prediction whether a particular review is a positive or negative. And for that, guys, we need to create a UI for application. So it would be having a UI, guys, okay, where what can be the basic scenario where we have some review, and then based on this review, it says that whether it's a negative review or whether it's a positive review, right? And guys, this kind of activity is basically known as sentiment analysis. What do you call it, guys? You call it just sentiment analysis. That means you are creating an application, you're creating a solution that automatically fetches the reviews from the website, it stores them in a database, and then it gives you a a kind of a prediction whether a given review was a positive and negative. Guys, how come this activity may help the client in improving the business? Guys, can you answer this question? That why the client is interested to know whether the review is a positive or negative, guys, because manually it's impossible for him or their team to read out every, because there can be millions of reviews, right? There can be lakhs of reviews. So there has to be some system, there has to be some application for that. So guys, why it is important for the client to know that the reviews are positive one or negative one? So someone says to improve the sales. Okay. Okay. Shubham says so that they can get to know what the customer want. Akil Ahmed is saying to me, by classifying the reviews, we can recommend the product. That's good. Venkatesh says so he can improve his product if you know the sentiment of the customer. Yes. Sayyid Ali says improving and working on the negative remarks. Yes, good, guys. A lot of people. Ankita says improve their faults. Ashish says they can focus on negative reviews and change and improve it. Okay, a lot of people. Okay, so that's good, guys. Sefali Yadav says improve the marketing according to what people want. That's good, guys. That's very good. So that will improve the product quality and improve the service. Omkar and Mumtaz, they are saying like that. Now, guys, here, guys, listen. Now there is a one key component as of now missing in this entire story. The missing is this, guys: to make a prediction whether the review is a negative one or a positive one, we need to use machine learning, and we need to develop a model. So model is kind of a software piece or algorithm, guys, that will read the review, and it gives the prediction to us. So model is this, and guys, this model is entirely based on machine learning. Okay, and guys, now what we will do, if you want to use a model for making a prediction, you have to train this model. So the training is one of the concept in machine learning, guys, and to train the model, obviously you need a data. So guys, to train this model, what we did, I'm talking about the real story, guys. What we did, we used Amazon reviews. Okay, so we used Amazon reviews, which were around 14 GB after unzipping. So guys, 14 GB is a large, a size, and handling that kind of a data on a local machine is a challenge, actually. Okay, so we'll talk about that challenges as well in the internship, guys. So how come, how you can handle a large data? So guys, we got the Amazon reviews, and obviously Amazon reviews were in JSON format. So we'll also understand how to handle the JSON format, and how to clean up the data, and finally how to prepare a data set so that you can use that in training. And guys, one more story: this model is prepared, but how the UI application, which would be developed using Dash library, guys, I'm talking about a Dash library. Here we would use Python to develop that model. We will use pandas to develop that model. We will use scikit-learn to develop that model. We'll also understand how to use NLP, guys, okay, to develop that model. Okay, so guys, now question comes that how this UI will integrate this model. So guys, what we do, we create a pickle file for that. So I'm talking about a pickle file. This pickle file would be given to this UI, and UI application or that Dash application will use this pickle file to final give the predictions corresponding to each review that we have in the database. So guys, tell me, is this entire picture, is this entire solution approach clear to you? There are three components into this. This world is machine learning, guys. This world is machine learning, right? This world is data scraping, where you use Beautiful Soup, where you use Selenium. And guys, this world is your UI world. So there are major technology stacks, guys. Which one is the major one? Pandas, Python, scikit-learn, NLP, Dash, Beautiful Soup, and Selenium. These are the key tools and languages, guys, that we would use to develop the solution. And obviously we're going to use bottom up approach. We'll start working from the day one on the problem statement, guys. I think this one is now very much clear to you, that how we are going to solve the given problem by client. Now guys, if you want to become part of this internship, so that you have a working project to talk about in the interviews, to talk about to get the opportunities, to talk about to get the a future job or a internship in a good company, right? You have to apply for this, right, guys? And this is going to be for 2 months, guys. And every day you have to spend at least 1 hour during the live session, and around half an hour after the live session, where you can be given some task or a kind of a mini homework, or some kind of problem solving activity for you guys. And obviously we'll also understand that how to manage a project, how to manage your project, okay, what tools to use, how to use GitHub, and all that. And guys, every day we will share the recordings with you. So in case you miss, we do not recommend to miss the session, but in case you miss, you will have a recording so that you can watch it before the next session. You will get a letter of internship, guys. You will get a letter of recommendation if you're applying for foreign university admission. Okay, and obviously we'll assist people for future internships and jobs, with our network companies. Okay, so this is going to be a kind of a what I can say world class experience for guys, and this is going to be the 14th batch. We have 13 batch in the past. As of now, uh, 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 13th batch is going on, and this would be the 14th batch, guys. This is going to be start with, guys, this is going to be start with 25th January, that is next Monday. Okay, now guys, to so just let me clear my screen first, guys. So yeah, definitely, Mumtaz, you can apply. So guys, uh just hold on, let me, guys. Oh, okay, so here I clear this one. Let me clear this screen now. Okay, now guys, this is going to be a 2 months program, right? Guys, to join this, you have to apply. And this is the link where you have to apply, guys. You have to register yourself on this given link, which I'm sharing now, guys. Okay. Guys, this internship, right? In this internship, if you register, the first week is completely free. First week is free, completely free for everybody. Anyone can join, anyone can see, right? So first week is completely free. So that system is very transparent, so that you can understand that what we are, what how the sessions are going on. You get a complete understanding. And guys, now if you want to continue from that, okay, you have to just pay 5,000 rupees for 2 months, guys. So that is going to be a kind of enrollment fee. This is not immediate. You don't have to pay in advance. You have to pay this after the first week if you want to continue. And guys, I have given you the link. The people, I have got a feedback from the people when they talk about the project in the interview. They have been kind of appreciated by the recruitment team, that this is going to be a very very good project. Guys, this is not academic project. This is kind of an industry grade project. You will get a mentors having 20 years of experience, having 23 years of experience, and this is the way you guys can prepare. You can prepare yourself for the future. Okay, so, and guys, if you are going for MS studies in the foreign universities, this kind of extra work, if you show in your resume or in your profile, this is going to be really help you. Mumtaz, we have issued internship recommendation letter to the people, and they were very well accepted by the foreign universities, and they were appreciated at least that the kind of resume kind of a project work they have done. So this is about the guys, this internship. And guys, one more important information, guys. Okay, this is a one more important guys, for communication, guys. For communication, what kind of a communication, that when we work on the project, rise, and every day we will have live sessions. So after the live session, how you communicate with the team, right? How you communicate with each other who are part of the team. So guys, we use a tool called Slack. Guys, what I'm telling you, we use a tool called Slack. Okay, so here you can see, guys, we are using a tool called Slack. This Slack is one of the most popular tool, guys, for the communication in the IT industry. Okay, and this is available 24/7. Guys, can you see? We have Project Batch 13. There you can see a lot of people are asking the questions or sharing their experience. So things are like that. So this is there, guys. Okay, so here you can see, guys, the communications. So it's everybody, everybody can see and all, right? Those things are there. So guys, you need to join this Slack, guys. This, you need to join Slack for the communication, and we will onboard you. And we will actually create uh, a new channel for you guys. So for every batch we create a new channel. Can you see, guys? Project 12, project 13, project 11, and so on. So we have different channels for every batch. So we will create a one more batch, one more channel for you guys. And this is the link, guys. Okay, so I'm just sharing the steps that how you can join us. So Sylvester sir, आप एक नया वो बना दें, project batch 14. Okay, Sarji, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'll make.
Yeah. So guys, this is the link what I have shared with you. Okay, and the steps are also given to you. So guys, this is going to start from Monday. That is next week, Monday, 25th January. Time is same, which is 5 p.m. So every day we are going to spend 1 hour from Monday to Friday. Okay, guys, and at your end as well, around half an hour or 45 minutes would be uh, required after the live session. So every day around 1.5 hours is good enough for you to take part in this internship. You can continue with your job, you can continue with your studies or whatever, right? And this is going to be, and Ajay, time is going to be same every day. It is going to be 5 to 6 only. Ajay. Okay, so guys, that was from my side, guys. Okay, that was from my side. Now guys, if you have any questions, you can raise your questions. But before that, guys, I want to know from you, guys, how has been today's session for you? Was it useful in terms of learnings? What is useful in terms of expanding your understanding in this area? Guys, what kind of a feeling you have right now? I'm just looking for the response, guys. So Ajay says it was great, sir. Venkatesh says, best got a clarity. Bharti says it was great and amazing. And Sumant is saying, is there any discount? Sumant, pehle join to karo. First week is completely free, right? So once you find it good and you like it, then you talk about the discount, let's say, in case. So first, please join it, find it, how it is. So then so this is life says it was too good, sir, and useful. Okay. And Omkar is saying there is no any submit button on the form. No, Omkar, I think guys, have you filled the has anybody filled the registration form? Are you getting any issues there? Yeah, Ketu Patel, there is a assistance available, right? And then we recommend people in our network companies. So Abhay, Shinde, anything related to that project, right? So we'll talk about we'll take Python, we'll take pandas, we'll take NumPy, we'll take Dash, we will take web scraping, we'll take database handling, we'll take the NLP, we'll take the UI creations. All these are a part of that internship. They would be covered, Abhay. Okay. Yashashri Rathi says, very good session, clear all doubts. Okay. Yeah, Redmi, it's a real-time project. Why I'm talking about it's a real-time project? Because we have recently completed this project for one of the client, and one part of that problem has been shared with you. So this is going to be a real problem. It's not a project, guys, which is available on the internet. This is not. This is something which we have been doing. Redmi. So that is there. Okay. So now a lot of people are saying that they have filled the form and there are no issues. Yeah, Redmi, this is going to be end-to-end real-time project. Okay. So Ajay, we keep on changing the projects in the internship. So after 2 or 3 iterations, we keep on changing that, right? So Yash is saying, "Sir, session was good. I just passed my class 12th and enrolled into BTech AI and data science. I studied CS in my 12th, which had C and C++. Am I eligible to apply? Why not? Yes, this is one of the best time. If you can do such things in the first year itself, you will have lot many opportunities in the coming years. So that can be a very good start for you, right?" So Anand says, "I'm BTech student. Can I learn? Yeah, why not? Right? TY. I don't understand what the TY stands for, Anand. Okay. So Venkatesh says, "Sir, I have a very big question whether we should go for a job or a higher studies via GATE. I'm in tier 3 college." So Venkatesh, let me give you a clarity. If you want to go into research, if you want to go into academics or a teaching job, then GATE is a good option. Or you want to join a PSU, public sector. But if you want to do a job in the IT industry, then I think you should directly go for a job. Why to spend 2 years in the MTech? Because even after MTech, you will have a same question, same challenge would be there. Where to get the job, right? So if you are looking for a academic job or a teaching job, or you are looking for a PSU, then you can obviously should prepare for a GATE. But if ultimately you have to do the job in IT industry, then why not to go for the job right now? Why to wait for MS program or MTech program? Venkatesh, this is my understanding. This is a life. So I don't know his real name, but we are not into R. Python is one of our expert areas, so we go with that, right? So this is there. So Shefali, I have just given you that link. So Shefali, this is the link where you can, so this is there. Yeah, Abhay, this is going to be a completely online form, online activity, and you will love it. We keep the sessions very interactive. This is not a kind of a one-side communication. We guys involve you, right? So Rajendra, is the link working now for you? Chetali, even if you are a complete beginner, don't worry. We will take everything from the scratch, right? So Anshu, this is kind of an internship where you really develop a project. So guys, so it's not a course in a sense that it will not teach you the things separately, that I teach you the Python first, then I teach you this. No, we learn those things to solve the problem. And what the problem I have already shared with you. So this is different. It's don't we don't call this as a course actually. Yeah, Aman, you are right. Abhay, in the first week, guys. Okay, so Abhay is saying that what would be discussed in the first week. So, guys, in the first week, we'll start with the problem statement. So, guys, I'm talking about the day one. Okay, so day one, we discuss the problem statement in much more details, guys. So, problem statement and the solution. And on the day two, guys, okay, I'll create a basic foundation for you. So, on the day two, guys, Python basic. Okay, on the day three, guys, on the day three, intermediate Python. I will not call it as an advanced one, guys. Okay, so intermediate Python would be there. Okay, now guys, in case of machine learning and NLP problems, regular expressions are very much important. So on the day 4 and 5, I'll take up the regular expressions, that how to use regular expressions in problem solving. I'm not going to talk about the theory. No, I'm not going to talk about the, but I'll kind of discuss with you that how come you can solve a problem using regular expressions if this problem is related to data cleaning or NLP, guys. That would be there. Aftab, why not? If you are from a computer science background, you can really apply for this. Definitely, you should apply for this. Parvati is saying, is this internship for college students only? No, Parvati, this is open for all. We have people from 20 years of experience in the IT industry. Recently, in the batch 13, we have people who are working in Amazon. We have people who are working as a data analyst already, people who are working in some other domain in the industry, and now they want to switch to machine learning and AI. So we have people, and there are a lot of working people as well who join us, Parvati. Shubham is saying, I have done my master's in statistics and I have completed Python from Internshala. So how Forsk Foundation can help me at this position? So Shubham, if you have done your statistics, right, and if you want to apply, and this because your degree is good, right? The background you come from is a very good background for data science domain. You can very well get fit into a data science jobs. Okay, but I think your resume should have at least one or two or three good projects which can showcase your capabilities, right? So rather than just saying that I am MS in this, I think saying that I have done MS and I have done couple of projects as well during my studies or during looking for job, so that will make more impact for the recruiters. I think that way it can help you. So Bharti says, I'm MSc Science student. I'm searching for internship. So Bharti, if you're looking for an internship to get experience, right? I think this can be a very good opportunity for you. Yeah, Aman, we are the people. They will work individually. The problem statement would be same, but everybody will work individually. Sandeep, if you have questions related to this internship, you can very well, ask me right now. Or if you have something else to share, so maybe you can write me an email. So this is my email ID, Sandeep. Okay, forsklabs@gmail.com. So here you can, you can send your queries here as well, Sandeep. Anushri says, should be no Python and machine learning basics to work on. No, Anushri, even if you are a complete beginner, don't worry. We will make you comfortable. Don't worry. You just need to be sincere and disciplined and regular, and that's it, right? So after completion internship, is it any job requirement, please? So there are a couple of opportunities, and almost every month we are helping people, and people are getting hired from our school every month, and by 1st of February, I think around 7 and 8 people will join a Japanese startup, guys, and they will all work as an intern, and they will get their stipend and salaries and everything. So Ashutosh says, sir, we are working on industrial project that we will face at the time of job. Yes, Ashutosh, this is the kind of a problem statement which you will find in reality as well. This is not something academic. You will not find such kind of a project on the internet. You can find out on the Google, and tell me if you get something like that. So Aman says, sir, I have filled the form. Further notice would be delivered to us on WhatsApp. Yes, guys, we will contact you over WhatsApp. We will share all the details once you fill the once you fill the form. Chetali says, do we get any certificate for internship? Yes, in Chetali, you will get a letter of internship. Okay, that you have worked with us for 2 months and you have worked on this given project. So that would be there in that letter. Aditi Mittal says, sir, I'm a third year BTech student in electronics and telecommunication. I have done basics of data science from Udemy course. So will it help me in doing? Yes, Aditi. So if you have done something from Udemy or any other site, so you have a background now, and I think you would be in a better position to solve a problem. So that will really help you. And I think now it's good that if you have already done some course, this will add a project in your resume. So obviously, a good addition to your profile that will improve. Okay. Smith Pawar says, "Is this a course good for getting into data science field?" So Smith, it's just not a course. Okay, it's not just a course. We have even people from Upgrade. They have paid 2 lakhs there, but they found that entire program to be a theoretical, and the project work was missing into that. And we have seen that people have registered with us to get a good project in their resume. People have paid 2 lakhs there, but in just 5,000 rupees they're getting a good quality project in their resume, and good experience as well. Yeah, Sumant, you can very well apply for a data analyst job after doing this internship. And on technical grounds, I can give you a guarantee, no one is going to reject you if you can very well explain the project and the related questions. So Prashant, the people who register, they will get a letter of internship. Aziz, as of now, the time is from 5 to 6 only. Yeah, Mohit, if you have joined B in AI and data science, this is going to be a very good opportunity for you to explore your AI domain and data science domain, and you will have a project as well in your resume, and this project will really help you in getting the future internships and jobs. Sandeep, whenever we start offering this program offline, you can join that time, right, Sandeep? So Venkatesh, we would use a GitHub. So we'll tell you how to use GitHub and upload your project there. So Abhay Sende is saying that this is going to be a great project. Why the fee is so less? This is already a discounted fees for last couple of months. We are offering discounted programs because of the COVID and all. So this has been the philosophy that the education should reach out to the needy people, and that's why the fee is just a normal and I can guarantee you, Abhay, you will not regret your decision. That I can guarantee you, right? I'm not just asking for 5,000 rupees. That's a very just a peanut for a lot of people, right? It's not a big deal. You have spent lakhs in your education from college or university, and people pay lakhs to get the diploma certificates and all. But I'm not talking about those. What I'm talking about, that you will really find it worthy and you will not regret your decision. That I can guarantee you. Vaibhav says, how much time do I have to give in a day to learn maximum things? I think if you can spend Vaibhav from around 1.5 hours every day, right? You are done. And that will really help you in preparing for the placements also, Vaibhav, because you are into final year MC, right? Yeah. Yeah, Sumant, if you want to go for MS program in data science, this program will help you because you have to showcase a letter of recommendation. You have to write a statement of purpose, SOP, right? And in SOP, you can say that you have done additional things as well, because they are given a due consideration what you have done, addition to your normal studies or normal day-to-day work. Tejal says, sir, mainly internships are 6 months. My question, that you will cover all topics in 2 months with 100% coverage, Tejal, without failing. I'm telling you, without fail. Okay, fine. I just take my words, without fail. I'm just saying, don't go. I'm not talking about the 6 months. 6 months have a different kind of a program. I'm talking about this 2 months program, and this is going to be really a disciplined program. I would recommend that you should not miss the sessions, and take the work whatever is told to you, finish those things on time. uh, no delay, no nothing going to miss from our side, Tejal. Imperial says, will you be teaching important concepts of the libraries you mentioned, or just the concept that would be required for the projects? So we will take those concepts, right, Imperial, which are required for project development. And that's why we are going to take up the bottom-up approach. But whatever basic fundamentals are required to develop any project, once you go through this project life cycle, you can take up any problem-solving project in the future as well on your own. You will not need any assistance from our side. Imperials. No, Kirti. No, there is a fee for this program. Okay. Bharti says, sir, what is GitHub? GitHub is a cloud service, Bharti, where you can post your project work. The way you use LinkedIn to show your profile, professional profile, the way you use your Facebook or Instagram to post your daily activities or something like that. Similarly, we can use GitHub for managing our project. So this is one of the cloud service, and nowadays it is very much required that your resume should have a GitHub link. Smith, this is going to be a Monday to Friday session, and every day 1 hour from 5 to 6. Additional to that, around 30 to 45 minutes you have to spend as additional stuff at your end. Session to 1 घंटे का ही रहेगा. So that is there, right? Yeah, Ashutosh, you will get an opportunity, right? Abhay, there is no prerequisite as such, but it is good that you should come from a programming environment. So if you have an idea of a C programming or any other programming language, it's good for starting. So yes says, I'm purely new to Python as I learn C++ at school. कोई बात नहीं. Yes, तेरे में energy है, तेरे में curiosity है सीखने की. You will learn, the things, right? So that's okay. Yes, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है यार. Senior क्या, junior क्या? If you have a zeal to learn new things, you will create your own path. Why to worry about others? Yeah, but if you're a Python developer, then it's a good. Already you have a lot of things in your kitty, so it would be good if you want to add few additional features in this project. You can add easily, right? Yes. Do you get my answer? Yes, we have. Yes, we have even people from 7th standard or 9th standard. Yeah, Smith, you can do that. No issues. We will share a Google Drive link with you, and you have the rights to do so. So, guys, see you then on Monday, right? And I hope we have so. Okay, Ayushi says, what when we will get internship letter? I'm finally a data science student. Yeah, Ayushi, so once you complete this internship, so after the completion, you get a internship letter. Or if you request for a recommendation, we will issue that as well. Ayushi. लेटर जो है वो कंप्लीशन के बाद ही मिलता है ना, तो वो वैसा ही होगा यहाँ पे. What is your university, Ayushi? Data science student. What's your university? Yeah, where you will get the WhatsApp for that. TAVV. I don't get it. Is it somewhere in Punjab? Yeah, Smith, you are right. The first week is free. Okay, it's an Devi Ahalya Vai. Okay, right? Yeah, I got it. Mhm. Okay, guys, then see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you.